So when we speak about sacrificial zones, and this is to answer why we're signing this, when you speak about sacrificial zones, and when the European Union says, well, we need sacrificial zones because of X, Y, Z, because this many people are going to benefit, and it's okay if these people lose out, ask them why they're not sacrificing plastic, ask them why they're not sacrificing wealth, ask them why they're not sacrificing the military-industrial complex, ask them why they're not sacrificing all of the minerals and the resources that go into these profit-making waste machines that abolish clean water, air, food, soil, and why the most rich resources, and I don't even want to call them resources because that puts an economic value on them, are being destroyed at the expense of a profit industry that is eating its own head. It is very apparent that capitalism is going to eat its own head. If this was in the 80s and you had a chance, all of you in this room, journalists, politicians, there was a politician here and he's left, and I really wanted to stress this. We can't start digging lithium in Serbia. What do you think today you would have done if you saw oil and you went cha-ching? The rhetoric of this is like, you guys can be like Saudi Arabia. Firstly, that's bullshit. We would be like the Congo. We would be as rich as the kids digging up diamonds in the Congo. But that rhetoric, ask yourself the other side of that rhetoric. Today, everybody is vilifying Saudi Arabia. Everybody is vilifying oil, gas, because now everybody wants to look good. So what you're doing today is what you would have done then. What you're doing today is what you would have done during the civil rights movement. What you're doing today is what you would have done during the Second World War. So if you are not getting ahead of this, challenging your friends, challenging your colleagues, and challenging the people you guys are interviewing, you're going to be part of the problem. And in 50 years' time, when we're talking about this again, and if it hasn't changed, and I hope that it will, because we're going to do everything we can to shift it, ask yourself what narrative you want people to say about you in the future.